All right, welcome back and let's get right into it. But first of all, in order to set up your Genius giveaway to run your contest, you will, of course, need a post to run it on. So if you haven't posted your giveaway contest announcement yet, then go ahead and pause this video first, create your post, and then come back to this video. If you have it already, just follow me and I'll walk you through the entire process. I'm just going to share my screen real quick. There we are, and I am taking this post right here as an example for this demo. So what you will need before you can set up the contest inside Genius Giveaway is the URL of the post. But of course, before anything, you want to download the extension and pin it to your toolbar. I almost assume that you have that done already, but if not, go ahead and do that and it will appear right up here. Then in order to send out automated messages to the winner and maybe even also to the loser, which I do highly recommend, we need to create and save them. Right? So I am going into my extension right here. I am already automatically logged in. If it's the first time for you logging in, you'll need to log in first with your email and your password. The email is the exact email address you signed up with. The password by default is 123456, which you can, of course, update and change to your own preferred password. Once you're logged in, go over to the little hamburger menu in the top right corner. And let me move myself over here. Then we want to go into settings. And this is where we create our messages. And we do that by creating segments that we put together in groups. If you have been using any of our automation tools, any of our extensions, you'll probably be a pro at this and know exactly how it works. If you are new to it, let me briefly try to explain the segments and the groups. So the group will be the final and entire message that you're sending out to people. But like always, we want to keep our accounts safe from restrictions. No Facebook jail, no blocked accounts, none of that. And if you get tons of people participating on your contest, that means that you are gonna send out shitloads of messages, right? And in order, like, to make sure that Facebook doesn't flag you as a spammer, you want to make sure that not all of these messages are exactly the same. Like it looks like copy and pasting or a bot doing it for you. So that's why we have built in the option of creating segments and groups. And segments are basically a way to create multiple variations of your message, which Genius Giveaway will then automatically rotate for you to make sure that you don't look like a spammer to Facebook and everyone receives a similar message, but just worded slightly differently, right? The segments you will then put together in a group, and to create more variations, the more the better. That can also be multiple segments that form one message. So you can break your message up in a couple of segments. Let's say an intro where you say, hi, first name, hello, first name, hey there, without name. That could be one segment. And then the middle part of your message or the next sentence can be another segment. I'll show you in a minute. But anyway, to create your group, you want to start out with your segments. So go ahead and click segments if you're not there yet, and you can go and create a new segment. So as I mentioned, the intro could be one, basically just saying hello. And you want to give that a name, a title, the segment you are now creating. Nobody else is going to see that, but later on, when you're going to be putting them together in a group, you need to have a way to recognize which part of which message this is, right? So therefore the title, because that is what it will show for you. So let me call this intro 2, because I'm pretty sure I have a segment called intro already. So that's the title, just for me to memorize what this segment is. Then you can add a block, as we call it, which will be one of the variations you want to put in there. So in my case, I want to say, hi, first name. And yeah, that's also something we can personalize and automatically add. You just type hi, space, and click on first name. This will then turn into the person's first name, the person who is receiving your message, comma. Okay, I'm happy with this. That is going to be one variation in my segment. So I am going to click add to save it. Now it is saved as one variation within my intro segment. So I'm going to add another one, which will be hello, first name, exclamation mark. Happy with that one, so I'm going to click add. I can add another one. Hey there, add. And you can go on and on and on. If you have a really large audience and you expect a really high amount of participants, we do definitely recommend to add a couple more. The more, the better, to be honest. But for demonstration purposes, I think you get it by now. So I'm just going to leave this and save this message segment. All right. That's, of course, not my entire message. I have a bit more to say, so I'm going to create a new one. And the segment I will be creating now will be the message to non-winner, is what I'm going to call it. And that could be, just to save some time and not have to create this or make this up on the spot, I have already prepared a little note right here. I'm just going to copy it from there. Oh, if I don't mess that up even. What was I copying? Damn. Okay, bear with me a moment. Had to say sorry you didn't win our giveaway contest. You were an amazing, well, it said something more. Let's see, I'm just going to copy this, paste it in here. What does it say? Had to say sorry, you didn't win our giveaway contest. You were an amazing participant, though, and we appreciate all of your lovely, fun, and crazy comments. Okay, cool. One segment. So how can I create a variation of this message? What else could I say, bringing across the same message, just wording it differently? So again, I've typed a couple different variations right here. I'll take the second one, copy, add another block, paste. What does this one say? Just to give you an idea and maybe some inspiration on how that works. Now I'm saying, unfortunately, I have to let you know that you didn't win the giveaway contest in Growth Without Sacrifice group. We appreciate your participation so much. So it was a lot of fun, and you helped us show how powerful this amazing new automation is. Add. Again, I can add more. Let's for now add one more. La-di-da-di-da. All right. I am sad to say you didn't win our giveaway contest. It was so much fun. What else? What else? It was so much fun to have you as a contestant, though, and we appreciate the heck out of you for trying and making this so much fun. Okay, cool. I'm happy with 3 variations, so I am just going to save this message segment as well. But as you can probably imagine, this is not my entire message. I still want to throw something in there to possibly make a couple of sales from this giveaway. So next segment. Right. Let me just make this slightly bigger. Okay, a couple of options to show our appreciation. We do have a consolation prize for you. We created a secret and hidden page on our website where you can now get your hands on this amazing new automation tool at 50% off, including the link. All right. So you can imagine what this can do for you, right? People who are participating, who are doing their best to comment multiple times. Some of them actually spending hours of their day and checking in 10 times a day. They are most likely very interested in what you're offering here. So I'm going to create a last segment, message non-winner offer. I'm going to call this, and I'm going to paste the message I just read to you right here as my first variation to this segment. Then again, as I said, we're going to do exactly the same thing. I'm just going to add a couple variations, wording it using slightly different language, but bringing across the same message. Okay, I can go on, I can copy and paste more, but yeah, I think this shows you enough for now. So I'm going to save the segment. So now I've created 3 different segments, 3 different parts of the message with different variations within, and we need to bring them together as a group. So we have one final message that Genius Post can send out for us and rotate the different variations. So to do that, I'm going to head over into groups, and I'm going to create new, and I am going to call this message group Did Not Win. Okay, so building your message group, basically putting together the segments we have just created and saved, right? Which started with my intro to ads. Then next one, I click insert again. I click message segments once again. And it was message to non-winner. No, that's my offer. That came a little too soon. Insert message segment. Message to non-winner. Add. And then I have a third one, insert message segment, message no winner offer. That was a typo on my end, but that was the message segment. So I've now put them together as one group. I'm going to scroll down a little bit and save the message group. So now we have saved the message group that we want to go out to the non-winners. But we also have a winner. So we need to do the same thing and create a message for the winner. You can, by the way, select multiple winners if you like, which you will see in the next few steps. But usually it's not going to be a lot of winners. So the segments and all the different variations aren't as crucial as when you are sending messages to people who did not win, because there's not as much volume. It might be 1, 2, 3, 4 messages going out. If they are exactly the same, that's not really going to bring you into trouble. Okay, but the winner message. Again, basically, we're just going to repeat what we just done, right? Create a new segment. I have an intro already, so I can reuse that for the same message. And then I want to create you want message or whatever you want to name it. And I'm going to say, oh my God, first name, you won our giveaway contest. again, I can add all I want to it. I can add the link to the product. I can ask for their email if it's something I need to send to their email. You can personalize this however you want and based on what you are offering or what you are giving away with your contest. I'm not going to put too much time into this, so you are not going to be watching an hour-long video. It's like I said, basically exactly the same thing we've just done for the non-winner. But in this case, I usually only select one winner, so there's no need for me to create different variations. One message will only go out one time. So I am happy with this, and my segment is saved successfully. Now, creating the group, because that is, again, something we still need to do because we can only select groups to send out. We cannot select separate segments. So I'm creating the group. I'm going to name it U1. And I'm going to insert my segments. And it can be 1, 2, 5, however many segments. In this case, I am just, again, going to use an intro and then add, and I'm going to insert message segment U1, the one I just created, click add, scroll down and save my message group. Okay, so that's the first step done. We have now prepared our messages. They are ready for us to select. So let's set up the contest.